Welcome to the PharmaVOICE 100 one-on-one video series with Taryn Groen.
Kathy, thank you so much for joining us for our one-on-one conversation for the PharmaVOICE Celebration Marathon.
It's my pleasure, Taryn. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to see you. Kathy, as an experienced agency executive, what are some of the factors that make for a great client-agency partnership? The age-old question.
The age-old question, exactly. I think some of the key factors, first and foremost, it starts with trust. Your clients have to trust that you as an agency know their business, that you know their brand, that you know their product data inside and out, and that you're going to do the work to the best of your ability. They also have to trust that you're going to do it within whatever budgetary constraints that they have. And then the other thing that really leads to it is honest and open communication. You have to have that level of communication with your clients where you can feel comfortable to pick up the phone and say, something's not working right here, something needs to change, or we need to talk. And they have to feel comfortable to do the same thing, to pick up the phone and say to you that there's a problem that's developing, let's get ahead of it, let's be able to partner on this to make it work. Because if you don't have those two factors, then things tend to fester, they start to get discontented, you're always trying to play catch up at that point. So you first have to build that trusted relationship and then ultimately be able to have the honest communications that you need between the two of you.
Excellent. Now let's talk about, talking about open communications and moving forward with partnerships. With so many new communications channels, how do you best guide clients towards optimizing their goals? There are a lot of options out there, and there's a lot of noise.
There's a lot of options, there's a lot of noise, and there's a lot of things that you could experiment with and see what happens. But ultimately, it comes down to who are you trying to reach and how. And we rely on a lot of our customers to tell us how they want to be communicated with. So if you're working in a specific therapeutic area, you want to have a solid engagement strategist working on your team to help you figure out the best tools for communicating with that particular physician or healthcare professional, or whether or not you're communicating directly with patients, looking at the information that you know about the marketplace, about the disease state, and then finally the customer preference in what tools they would like you to be using. And from there, you can build a robust plan for how you can best get the information to them. But ultimately, your customers will tell you what they want and when they want to receive it.
Excellent. And what is the biggest trend you're seeing right now in terms of your clients and the channels they're working with? What's the hot one?
I don't know if there's any one specific hot one. I think what I've actually seen in the past year is, well, actually in the past several months, it's really trying to figure out the best way to capitalize on what's happening with telehealth and how to get information to patients and how to help facilitate the communication between physicians and patients in a digital space, so that the ultimate goal is you have a physician-patient conversation through a digital channel that results in them potentially getting their prescription delivered to their door if they need a prescription. So that ongoing facilitation of the communication that allows patients and physicians to still stay in touch even if they're not able to see each other in person.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
For more PharmaVOICE 100 content, visit www.pharmavoice100.com.